Mm. Oh, sorry, I'm not ready yet. Just give me 1 second. Just just give me a second. What's up, guys? Mr. Schwahoozy here. So the East and Western Conference Finals have already started, and I will have my predictions for those coming out later today. I don't know. It's 12:30 in the afternoon when I'm making this, so within the next few hours you'll probably see it. But I haven't made my results yet, my results video yet for the East and West semifinals. So that's what's going on in this video. I made my predictions, and we're gonna see how they turned out. Okay, first series we're gonna look at is the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Vancouver Canucks. This series was really good. Um, I watched this, maybe the series I watched the most. I think it was between this and the New York one. Sadly, I'll get to why that's sad in a few minutes. But this one was really good. Thatcher Demko and Markstrom. They're some of the best goalies in the league right now. I gotta say, Demko came in game 5, only let in one goal, got a shutout in game 6 to win, and sadly in game 7 he made he made over 30 saves and they lost sadly. I mean, I was I was watching that game live and it was just it was so heartbreaking cuz like he played so well. I'd be so pissed if I was him because I mean, you can't win a game by only getting like 20 shots, and that's what happened, and it was really upsetting. So yeah, yeah. I mean, Vegas was the better team. I'm surprised this didn't go 5 games, which is what I predicted. I predicted Vegas to win 4-1. But Vancouver pulled out a couple wins, and Vegas ended up having to pull it to 7 games and won it 4-3. So good on Vegas. I picked them to go to the Western Conference Finals. So we're good so far. Okay, next series is the Dallas Stars versus the Colorado Avalanche. This is honestly the series I watched the least of. Um, I mean, I predicted it right. I predicted Dallas to win 4-3, and Dallas ended up winning 4-3. Again, Dallas took the 4-1 series lead, and I thought the Avalanche were over, but Avalanche came back to win a couple games and ended up bringing it to Game 7. So, I mean, good on Dallas. Sorry, good on Colorado for sticking with it. And they really did show up after the first 4 games. But I mean, from what I saw, Colorado just they could not match Dallas in the games that they lost, in the 4 games they lost, and they only had to lose 4 games. And yeah, wasn't I don't know. I didn't watch this series that much. I wasn't really interested. These are 2 teams I'm not really interested in at all. There seemed to be some close games. I watched a couple when I could, and I saw the highlights. But yeah, this wasn't really my thing. So I got the prediction right. So good on me. Congratulations to Dallas. Good luck against Vegas in the next round. Okay, and those are both of the West series. I'm trying to speed this up a little bit. I don't have much space in my phone camera. I can see it. So let me pause and we'll move on to the East in just a second. Okay. Go on. I think this should be pretty quick. You guys have probably seen these series already. But the first series is the Boston Bruins versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm actually really disappointed in Boston. I picked Boston to win the cup this year. I really thought they had it in them. But they did not. They got destroyed by Tampa, losing 4-1 in the series. Well, I predicted them to win 4-3. This is actually the only series that didn't go to 7 games, which is weird. Because I thought this is the series that was going to be the closest. And it seemed pretty close most of the time, but I mean, Tampa's just really good. They're extremely good this year. They kind of faltered off at the beginning, um, but they're a solid team. I think they can win the cup this year. I think they have a really solid choice. I think they have a really solid chance to win the cup. And I mean, Boston, you can't blame it on Tuukka Rask leaving. You just can't. And it's just. I mean, I'm disappointed in Boston for not at least bringing it to 7 games, because that would have been great just to see that series go 7 games. But I didn't see much of this series, which I'm disappointed in. But to be honest, it didn't really seem like that close of a series. I mean, Boston scored like 2 goals in the last 2 or 3 games. Like you can't win a playoff series without scoring some goals, just like you can't win a series without shots. So, I mean, what can you do? You can't do anything. So, congrats Tampa, and damn you for screwing up my hockey pool. All right, the last playoff series, the one I watched the most, the New York Islanders versus the Philadelphia Flyers. This was a good series. This was really good series, really tight. I honestly thought teams could either team could take it, and I was right. Either team could have taken it. I predicted Philadelphia to win 4-2. I underestimated New York again for the 4th time. I think maybe the 3rd time in a row. And they proved me very much wrong. They came out. They're one of my favorite teams to win now. I'm rooting for them for sure. I think they're gonna be so good. They're such a good team. I mean, Barry Trotz, he's throwing down and they're picking up what he's throwing down, and so good. They're just so good. They're such a good team. Philadelphia, they were down 4-1. They came back to win 2, and they couldn't win Game 7. Many games went to double overtime. Many games went to single overtime, and they couldn't get it done. So, congrats, New York, for winning. Anyway, I think that's it. Sorry if this kind of seemed a little rushed. I do have very little camera space left. I actually only have 30 seconds to wrap this up. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.